Today we're going to talk about one of my favorite hobbies, thrift store shopping. I love finding unique pieces and bringing them back to life with just a little bit of creativity and a lot of love. In this video, I'm going to show you some of my recent thrift store finds that were not only affordable, but really easy to upcycle. I did all of these projects in just one day. These DIY projects are perfect for anyone who wants to update their home decor without spending a fortune. So if you're ready to save some money and transform your home, then stick around because I've got some exciting DIYs that you don't want to miss. I was thrilled to stumble upon a Lazy Susan at the thrift store, and it was priced at only $4.99, which is a fantastic deal. Even though it was in rough shape with scratches and a really ugly stain, I knew that with a little bit of work, I could restore its natural beauty. So the best part was it was constructed from solid wood, which made it really perfect for upcycling. I used a palm sander with a 120 grit piece of sandpaper to remove the varnish and the stain from that Lazy Susan. I also took it apart and sanded every part until it was smooth. These are really expensive to buy brand new, so I'm really happy that I found it and I can upcycle it and make it look brand new again. Now I'm going to teach you how to make your own DIY stain using instant coffee. All you need is some hot water, a quarter cup of it, and 2 heaping tablespoons of instant coffee. Mix it all up to create a beautiful DIY stain that's going to make the wood on that Lazy Susan really stand out. To apply the stain, just take a rag and wipe that coffee mixture all over that wood until it's completely covered. The end result is so stunning. All of that grain in that wood just pops and it really enhances it. Not all DIY projects have to be challenging or require upcycling. Sometimes you can just simply bring a piece into your home, give it a good cleaning, and use it as is, or incorporate it into your existing decor. In this case of the Lazy Susan, all it needed was a little bit of surface work, a fresh coat of stain, and a sealant to bring out all of that natural beauty. After applying the coffee stain and allowing it to dry completely, I sealed it up with a matte finish polyacrylic sealer. The end result is stunning, and I couldn't wait to display it in my home. I placed it on my dining room table, and I'm using it to hold a plant, a candle, and my salt and pepper shakers. It's a perfect addition to my decor, and I can't believe I scored it for only $4.99. Okay, I also found this charming little rocking chair. It was dusty and dirty, just needed a good cleaning, and it was outdated looking, and it didn't fit into my decor. However, I knew with just a few easy tweaks, I could get a fresh new look and make it blend into my space. This piece had 3 parts, including this glass votive, and I don't think it was supposed to go together. I'm going to save that for a future project. I focused on the little gold vase instead, giving it a coat of matte black spray paint. Once it was dry, I added some moss and a beautiful faux succulent to create a completely new piece of decor. I placed it on the rocking chair that I cleaned and dusted, and I love the way that it turned out. So much better, and it doesn't look dated anymore. Now I have a beautiful and modern piece of decor that's completely transformed from that 1980s vibe. It's a true testament to the power of simple DIY tweaks to take something old and make it look new again. I found a really beautiful cutting board at the thrift store for $5.99, and cutting boards can be really expensive. Although it was still in really good shape, it had a few scratches and stains, and I knew I could bring it back to life easily and quickly. First, I removed the hanger from the top so it wouldn't get in the way, and then I used my palm sander with a 20 grit sandpaper to make it nice and smooth. I don't think it was ever sealed, so I'm going to use my butcher block oil to make it food safe. It's easy to use, and all you have to do is rub it on the wood with a rag, wait a couple hours. I like to put on a second coat, and it'll be as good as new, ready to use in your kitchen. I'll put a link down below in the description to this product. Other products that you can use to seal a cutting board to make it food grade is mineral oil, or you can also use beeswax. These are commonly used to seal up cutting boards. It's important to avoid using regular cooking oils like vegetable or olive oil, as these can go rancid and potentially contaminate your food. Next upcycle is this vintage basket that I found at the thrift store for $3.49. While the teddy bears in the basket are incredibly cute, the overall design was just really outdated, screaming early 2000s. However, the basket itself is in great condition and it has so much potential. I decided to strip everything down to the basket so I could use it for a new project. And as for the teddy bears, I couldn't bear to throw them away, so they're going to be donated along with the fabric pieces to the local thrift store. And I'm sure they're going to bring joy to another little owner. Do you remember when we used to dot letters with paint? Back in the early 2000s, this little heart had that technique done on it, but it can be upcycled and made beautiful again. With just a simple cleaning and some faux greenery, this old basket looks perfect again. But that's not all. Let me show you what I did with this little wooden heart that was on the inside. After sanding it down to reveal that natural wood grain, I just left a touch of that original white paint for that charming whitewashed effect. I sealed it all with some polyacrylic sealer. Store finds don't have to be left behind just because they look dated. With a little bit of imagination, you can upcycle them into some beautiful home decor that's going to blend in with your modern decor. So don't overlook those secondhand treasures. They might just be that missing piece that you're looking to add to your home. We've all stumbled across these unappealing votive, or I think they're called Tart candle warmers at the thrift store, yet there's always potential for them to become something much more beautiful. With just a quick and easy coat of spray paint, these dated finds can be instantly updated. In this case, it simply was just some matte spray paint that transformed this into a versatile and chic addition to any home style. From traditional granny chic to boho, it's amazing how just a small touch-up can breathe new life into a thrift store treasure. Upcycling has never been any simpler, and I recently picked up this wooden bowl and a candlestick holder at the thrift store. We're going to merge these two together into a single piece in an effortless way to upcycle. The secret? Just a dab of E6000 glue or any other powerful adhesive that's going to permanently fuse these items together. All you need to do is place the bowl on a flat surface and position the candlestick holder in the center and ensure that it's perfectly aligned. Let it dry. And voila, in no time, this upcycle can be transformed into a chic little catch-all for jewelry, a perfect addition for you to hold some keys, or maybe a stylish kitchen accessory to keep ingredients handy while you cook. Possibilities are endless, and this DIY project is both speedy and uncomplicated. Let's try to upcycle one item a day for a more sustainable future. Share your comments of the favorite project today down in the comments. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and check out my other videos if you enjoyed this one.